Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel with Celeste. I will share a super easy project that even beginners can make into this video. I will show you a step-by-step process so you can follow along easily. But before we start, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to my channel, Shelley's Creation, and my Facebook page, Celeste Gomez. Now, let's get to know the materials that we need. Let's start with the yarn. I am using two colors of yarn, which are red and green, with a size of medium or number 4. Hook size 5.00 millimeter, 7 pieces of wire for petals with a length of 1 foot or 12 inches. 1 piece of wire for leaves with a length of 16 to 18 inches. And another wire that we need for a stem with a length of not less than 24 inches or 2 feet long, but a little thicker than the wire we use to the petals, folded into half. Green color of wrapping tape that we need to wrap the stem, glue gun, and of course the glue stick. Lastly, we need the flowers too. Now, if you are ready, let's begin. First, we need a small petals, but before that, you need to cut different colors to use as our stitch marker. Then, let's make a chain of 11. Make a slip knot, then chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then, insert your hook on the second chain from the hook and do 1 single crochet, followed by half double crochet on the next chain. On the following 6 chains, make double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now I have already made 1 single crochet, half double crochet, and 6 double crochet. Now, 1 half double crochet on the next chain. For the last chain, let's make 4 single crochet. We have 3 and 4. Now we have 4. Grab your stitch marker and insert into the second and third chains. So this is the second chain, and on the third chain. Okay, now on the next chain, make a single crochet right here. 1 single crochet, followed by a half double crochet. Then another double crochet on the following 5 stitches. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then half double crochet on the next stitch, and in the last stitch, single crochet. Now grab your wire, put it behind the hook, and make a slip stitch. We continue making a single crochet in every stitch until we reach the stitch marker. So this is the first single crochet, another single crochet, all the way to the stitch marker. So keep going, making your single crochet. Then here the last single crochet before our stitch marker. Now we make 2 single crochet on the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Then another 2 single crochet on the other stitches right here. 1 and 2. Then continue a single crochet in the following stitches until we reach the last stitches of the row. But before we make a slip stitch here, ensure your yarn is behind the 2 wires. Then, after you make a slip stitch, cut the yarn. This time, you can pull the wire to balance the length before we wrap it with yarn. So wrap it around. Then put your yarn in between those 2 wires and twist the cable to lock the yarn and ensure it won't go away. These are the first small petals, so go ahead and make another 2 with the same pattern. Now let's jump to the big petals. We do almost the same pattern with the small petals as usual, but we need to increase the stitches this time. So make a chain of 13. Once you are done, then insert your hook on the second chain from the hook and do a single crochet on the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, followed by half double crochet on the next chain. On the following 6 chain, make a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now I have already made 1 single crochet, half double crochet, and 6 double crochet. Now 1 half double crochet on the next chain, then a single crochet on the next chain. For the last chain, let's make 4 single crochet. Now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. After we finish 4 single crochet, grab your stitch marker and insert it into the second and third chains. Second chain and the third chain. Okay, on the next chain, make a single crochet, followed by half double crochet, then another double crochet on the following 6 stitches. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Half double crochet on the next stitch, and then a single crochet on the next 2 stitches. Grab your wire, put it behind your hook, and make a slip stitch. We continue making a single crochet in every stitch until we reach the stitch marker. So go ahead, make your single crochet, now we have 1 stitch left. And then make 2 single crochet on the next 2 stitches. But before that, you can fold your wire. 1, 2, and another 2. Then continue making a single crochet in every stitches until we reach to the last stitch of the row. Again, before we make a slip stitch right here, ensure your yarn is in behind the 2 wires. Then cut the yarn. This time, you can pull the wire to the balance of the length before we wrap it with yarn. Go ahead, wrap it yarn. Then put your yarn in between those 2 wires and twist the cables to lock the yarn and ensure it won't go away. And these are the first big petals, so go ahead and make another 2 with the same pattern. Put aside and we start making a leaf. Now instead of 13 chains, we increase to 16 chains again. Then same pattern from the petals but more stitches. Once we done our 16 chain right here, then insert your hook on the second chain. From the hook into single crochet on the next 3 stitches. We have 1, 2, and 3. Followed by half double crochet on the next chain. And on the following 7 chains, make a double crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now I have already made 3 single crochets, half double crochet, and 7 double crochets. 1 half double crochet on the next chain, and then single crochet on the following stitches. For the last chain, let's make 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab your stitch marker and insert it into the second and third chain. This is the second chain and the third chain. Okay, now on the next chain, make a single crochet. And also on the next chain. Followed by half double crochet. Then another double crochet on the following 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Followed by half double crochet and 3 single crochet. 2 and 3. Now grab your wire. Put it behind your hook. And make a slip stitch. We continue making a single crochet in every stitch until we reach the stitch marker. Now go ahead and make your single crochet in every stitches. Now we are on the last 2 stitches right here. Then on the first stitch marker, we are going to make 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. And also on the next stitch. 1 and 2. Now you can pull your stitch marker if you want to. Then continue a single crochet in the following stitches until you reach the last stitches of the row. Now we almost here. And again, before we make a slip stitch here, ensure your yarn is behind the 2 wires, then make a slip stitch and cut the yarn. This time you can pull the wire to balance the length before we wrap it with yarn. So wrap your wire right here. Then put your yarn in between those 2 wires and twist the cables to lock the yarn and ensure it that it won't go away. So we have done the left, and now we assemble all the petals and the left to the stem to complete this project. Now we have 3 small petals right here and 3 big petals. So in the total of 6 petals and 1 leaf. So first thing we're gonna do here, let's grab the stem wire and the flowers. Make sure that the folded one is on the bottom and the 2 ends on the top. Twist both ends of the wire like this. It's okay if it is not perfect. That's fine. Then grab the same color of your yarn and wrap the tip of the wire here. It's okay if it's a little mess. Then press it a little bit. Then if it is not enough, you can wrap it one more time with your yarn, then secure. If very long right here, you can cut some excess yarn and it looks like this. and put aside. Next thing that we will do here is to connect these 3 small petals using the glue gun. So let's grab the first petal and put the glue in one side. Just start the glue on the bottom, not too close to the wire, above half of your petals. Then grab the second petals and connect it to the first petals and wait until it dries up. Now on the next side, glue up the same way on the first petal, then grab the last small petals, connect to the second one. The same way, wait until to dry. Then lastly, glue up the previous petals and connect to the first one. Now the small petals is ready. Then let's start attach the big petals. This time, put the glue where it was before. Then add another glue between the single crochet right here and double crochet the same amount on the other side to balance it. Then put the petals above it, the big size. Like this. Let it dry. Then press from the inside to contact the small petals. Once it's done, continue to the next petal right here. Put the same amount of glue in between single crochet and double crochet at the same thing on the other side. Then grab the big petals and put on top of the small petals. Then continue to the next petal until you finish those 3 petals. Once all the petals are formed, then let's grab the stem that we already did before. And now we're gonna insert it in the center. Then put glue on the tip and pull it to the bottom of your work. Like here, you can put large amount of glue if you want to. And once it's done, let's grab our last wire. Then wrap it at the bottom of the flower this way. and twist it safely to make it in place. And now don't cut those excess yarns because they help your stem thicker to balance your left and the flower. Then grab the green tape and start wrapping on the bottom of your petals, going down like this. You can continue wrapping this way. Then if it is more than enough for you, then you can put your left on the middle. But it's up to you. Suppose you want to put more lower or closer to your petals. So it's your choice. Either you're gonna put closer or a little lower on your stem. Then continue wrapping around until you wrap the whole stem like this. Then you can wrap it back again, going to the top. It's up to you. If you think it is more than enough, then you can glue it on the bottom part. But for me, I rather continue until I reach the left, then glued up the edge of the tape right here so that it won't be loosened up. And now your tulip flower is done. I hope you guys love this video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more tutorials. Have a great day, everyone. See you on my next video.